In this video, I'm going to show you how to massage the neck face up. Before we start massaging the neck, we're going to do an adjustment. And of course, you're not going to do this at home. I'm a professional. Oh. And the other side.
Oh, yeah. That was nice.
And then we'll begin with the neck massage. All right, continuing with the neck, we're going to press on the chest area here. And I added a little lotion onto my hands. Bring it out and then pull until you reach that bone underneath the skull, and you can create a little traction, just a little bit of a pull. Then the second one, we're going to come down and incorporate some of the arms, because it's always important to treat the body as one unit, not separate segments. And a little bit of traction. And then the third one, we're really going to press in deeply. Come down the arms even further and come up under the body. Put your arms underneath the back and press with your fingers. Press, press on either side of the spine. Coming up the neck to the base of the skull and creating a little traction. Now continuing with the massage, we're just going to grab the whole neck alternately. Grab and pull. Grab and pull. Grab and pull. At this point, you might need a little more lotion. Come in and just give a nice stretch to the neck and dropping down. A nice stretch to the neck and dropping down. Coming back up. This time we're going to make a fist and dropping down. And see how my fist is at a straight angle right here. So the upper knuckle is straight and I'm creating a knife edge. This way you can do this for a while and not get tired. Then I'm going to continue down to the front of the neck. Back again. And then with the neck, we're going to come here. You can do this with the fingers, but the fingers can get really tired if you're going to do these circular motions. But if you choose to, I'll show you both ways. You can start with the fingers at the base of the skull and come out till you reach the neck area. And then drop down about an inch, find the spine, and then do rotation out. And then another inch down, find the spine, and then rotation out. And depending on how big the person is, you may have to do 4 or 5 rows. Now with the knuckles, which will be a little easier, I'm going to start with the knuckles at the base of the skull and do rotation. And then come out a little bit with rotation. And then bringing the fingers down about 1 more inch, just rotate and come out. Go down another inch, find the spine, press, rotate, and you can use the thumb as an anchor. And then continue with this rotation all the way down into the shoulder muscle or the upper trapezius. You know how we hold the weight of the world on our shoulders? Well, there's a reason for that saying. This area can be really tight on a lot of people. And then just finish off with nice long stretching strokes. And now we're ready to continue with the other side. Continuing with the other side, I'm just going to put a little lotion on in the area, get a nice stretch going. And you'll see my hand underneath is really holding nice and firm onto her neck. And try to mimic exactly what we did on the one side of the neck with the other side. It's always good to mirror your massages. Starting with the fingers. And again, like I said, your fingers might get a little tired. So you maybe want to start right with the knuckles. And you see there I fell off the skull and dropped right down. Now the next layer, I'm starting at the spine and just moving out. Nice gentle circles. And then dropping down to another section, finding the spine and working my way out. And then continuing with the fingers, massaging into this area and even down into these front neck muscles called the scalenes. Now continuing with the knuckles, putting the fingers like so. I'm going to drop off at the base of the skull and just go back and forth, right under the skull. And these areas are the headaches that can do the wraparound headaches. Dropping an inch, finding the spine, back and forth, back and forth. Dropping down another inch, back and forth. Starting at the spine, back and forth. Now I just did 3 sections with her. If you're working on a bigger person, a man, you might want to do 4 sections. And just continuing that back and forth motion down the neck to where the clavicle is and along that clavicle. And then just continue along this upper trapezius. And another note with the upper trapezius is trigger points in the upper trapezius cause the headache pain that go around into the temple and sometimes into the eye. And then just finishing off, massaging the whole neck, grasping right underneath the neck and squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Stretching the neck once again in one direction. Stretching the neck in the other direction. Bringing the fingers underneath between the shoulder blades again. Pulling, 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 pulling. Create some traction and then bend the neck into a nice stretch forward. Turning to one side and turning to the other side. And at this point, if your friend really likes the traction, we can put the pillowcase that we're going to use later under the neck, wrap it around. Be careful of the ears. You don't want to squeeze on the ears too much, and just placing the thumbs on the forehead, just pull. And you could pull to one direction like so, and then pull to the other direction like so. And just shake and relax. And then just finish this off. Finishing moves are the same as the beginning moves. Come in, tug, come in a little gently, the second time. Create a little traction, and then just nice, soft. We call this skin raking, just as a nice finishing move. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. and I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.